Rep. Jasmine Crockett fires up Texas Dems in Richardson rally. Record turnout. Texas headed for historic primary. Nobody's coming to save us. We save ourselves. Massive crowds prove TX blue wave rising. Watch now.
Absolutely. I am seeing nothing but love and hope on the ground. God bless y'all. This turnout has been insane. Texas is absolutely headed for a record-setting primary on the Democratic side. I don't know what's going to happen on that other side. But on the Democratic side, y'all are voting. This is so important. There have been so many naysayers along the way that kept saying what Texas couldn't do, especially those that don't live in Texas. But the people are speaking. When I look at these numbers and look at counties that are voting 200% in excess of what they historically do, this has always been a challenge about getting people to say that this is what I gotta do. And to me, these numbers tell me that you understand that we are living in some of the most dangerous times of our lives. This isn't the time to sit it out. This is the time to check in. And that's exactly what y'all are doing. Listen, it is clear that you understand the mission. It is also clear that you know that you deserve and can have nice things. We have probably one of the longest ballots that we've ever had. Now it takes a while. I get it. But honestly, it is such a blessing because for the first time since the 90s, we have people that are running up and down the ballot so that we can absolutely have touches on people consistently. The way that we are going to win ultimately is going to be that we all work together. We work together from the top all the way down to the bottom. We've got to make sure that people know who is on the ballot, and they have to understand our values and what it is that we're fighting for. So you asked me why I'm running. Honestly, I can tell you I didn't really want to do it. Y'all, it is tough. It is tough. We have one of the largest and most expensive states to run in. We don't quite have the infrastructure that I would hope for. Excuse me. Thank you. But in this moment, we have to ask ourselves, what are we willing to do? We have to step out on courage, and we have to do the bold things. When I saw the numbers, I knew that we could get this done. In fact, just this week, yet another poll has me ahead of Ken Paxton. And while I know that we typically say everything's bigger in Texas, let me tell you, this race is bigger than Texas. This is about our entire country. This seat changes the trajectory for everyone. If you will remember, it was only one vote that meant that we were going to be able to keep Obamacare. It was John McCain, remember? Who was Senator McCain at the time. The votes are so incredibly important when it comes to the Senate, and every single right that we are losing right now, when I track it back, it is because of the Senate. When I was a freshman in the State House, we broke quorum. We went to D.C. Nancy Pelosi had the gavel in her hand. Nancy Pelosi was able to put the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act on the floor. She passed it. She did the same thing with the Freedom to Vote Act. But you know what happened in the Senate? Nothing. So here it is, 5 years later, the very thing that I went to D.C. fighting for as a state representative, and now they decided they were going to do mid-decade redistricting. Mid-decade redistricting that is intentionally racially discriminatory. And that's according to a Trump-appointed justice. They decided that they were going to do that, and they wouldn't have had an opportunity to do that just if the Senate understood the assignment and had actually passed the legislation. We also wouldn't have a Trump administration for a couple of reasons. Number one, the Freedom to Vote Act would have precluded somebody named Elon Musk from putting $250 million into the presidential. That's number one. Number two, the House impeached Donald Trump not once, but twice. But do y'all understand why he was able to run again? Somebody said no. The answer is the Senate. The Senate didn't end up convicting him. Do y'all know why we have this Supreme Court that obviously doesn't want to follow the law right now? The Senate. So here's the deal. I could have went back to D.C., most likely, as a United States House member. But at the same time, I would have continued to file bills, and we didn't file bills on top of bills on top of bills. But I want to actually effectuate change. And so getting something passed in the House, and the things I'm fighting for are our foundational, fundamental things. Getting it passed through the House and then having it go nowhere in the Senate because we don't have the numbers, it's just not an option right now when we're looking at the most corrupt administration that we have seen in our lives. So, long story short, I am scared for our future. And as I've told people over and over, nobody is coming to save us. We are going to have to save ourselves. So I'm trying to do my part.